Hi there. In this video, we're quickly going to walk through the SAM assignments that you'll find in your MindTap course. SAM stands for Skills Assessment Manager. And SAM assignments are when you'll be practicing the tasks that you need to learn in the different Microsoft applications. There are two different kinds of assignments you'll see in your MindTap course. The first is an exam path, which puts you in a simulated environment. The second is a SAM project, where you're actually working in your downloaded version of Microsoft Office. First for SAM path. When you click into your assignment, you'll get some basic instructions. Click Start. Once it opens up, you'll see that it will open in a new window because it is a simulated environment. If you don't see this window open, make sure that you check that your pop-up blockers are turned off. You'll see that you're able to move the screen around and expand. I'm going to make it full screen to be a little easier to see. So you can see I'm working in Microsoft Word in the first module. Over on the left, you'll be able to see your task list. This will show you what tasks you're working through and when you've completed one. I can skip ahead if I want to. The SAM path is going to have three parts. The first part is a pre-test, where you're going to try and see which tasks you already know. You'll see your task instructions over here and can move it around or minimize if it's in your way. So I'm told to delete the text box with the heading questions for PATY trainers from the document. There's several ways I can do this, but I'm going to click and click delete. Once I've completed it correctly, it will tell me and move me on to the next question. You'll notice in your task list that you'll then have a green check mark if you got a task correct, and a red X if you got it wrong. So for this one, show the formatting marks in the document and hide them again. I'm not quite as sure how I'm supposed to do this, and I've got it incorrect. You'll see on my task list now that this one shows up with a red X. Once I'm done with the pre-test, click Submit. I can come back into my SAM path and now take the training. I'm going to get a training on the tasks that I got incorrect or didn't complete in the pre-test. Again, I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger so it's easier to see. Once I'm in the trainings, I have a few more modes that I can work through. I don't have to just know the task right away. First, you're going to have an intro mode, which will give you a brief description of what the task is. So this one is creating a new document in Word. If there's multiple methods for completing that task, you can see them here. Note that if you have a Mac computer at home, or if you expect to use a Mac computer in the future, you will see Office for Mac hints right in this area if you would complete that task a different way for a Mac. Note that if you have a Mac, also clicking this little options menu at the bottom here will have Mac hints. And these are basic Mac hints that can help you with the majority of tasks where a Mac might act a little bit differently than a PC. Keep that in mind if you ever want to check it out. In the second mode, in Observe, you're going to watch a video of the task being completed.
Click the File tab on the ribbon.
This video will speak to you and you'll
Backstage
be able to see
view opens and
right
lists commands for working with files.
You can watch the entire task be completed, and with these play tools over here, you can change the speed of the video, pause it if you need, get a transcript, or mute. The practice mode is going to walk you through that video, but to be able to move the video along, you actually have to participate and complete the task. So it's asking me to click the File tab on the ribbon. Once I do that, it'll move along until we've completed the task. In the fourth mode, you're going to see that it is a lot like the pre-test. Right now, all you have are task instructions, what you need to do, and you need to be able to figure it out. It'll tell me that I've completed the task, and again, I can move along in my task list. Once you've completed the entire training, you'll then have a post-test, where you'll be tested on these tasks that you had in your training, and then get a second chance to prove that you know them. So note, a SAM path is not fully complete, and you won't get your full grade until you've completed the pre-test, the training, and the post-test. If you're able to get all of the tasks correct during your pre-test, then you're done. One other thing to note is that since this is an open window, never close out of it using the close X box on the window here. Always close out by clicking submit. If it's a homework assignment, you can get back into it later. If your computer crashes midway through your assignment, SAM should detect that, and the next time you log in, you'll be able to continue your progress. The second kind of assignment that you'll see are SAM projects, where you're actually working inside your Microsoft Office applications. Open a SAM project, and the first thing that you'll see are the files that you need to complete the project. You'll always have an instruction file that's actually a Word document. Open the Word document, and you'll have your instructions right here. You can print these out to place them beside you if you like, or you can also always just keep them on your screen. Note you'll see the files that you need to get started, as well as the project tasks. The very last page will always show you a final image of what the completed project should look like. You can't copy and paste this to use it as your final project, but it is helpful just for a final check. You'll use those instructions to be able to complete your final project. Open your start file, and then you'll complete all of those steps using this Word document. So I know that I think some of these should have been centered. This might have needed to be bolded or a little bit bigger. Note that when I'm opening up my file, your name will be right within the name of the document as well as in the footer of the document. That's because this file is coded specifically to your account, which means that you can't copy and paste projects from another student's document, and you also can't take another student's document and just rename it as your name. SAM will be able to detect that, so you might as well just try doing it yourself. Once I've completed this, I can save, and the only thing I'm going to have to do when I save is I'm going to change that _1 to a 2. You'll see that when I go back into SAM, it'll tell me exactly what the file name should be. I've changed the 1 to a 2. Come in, find your file, and upload. Once you've chosen your file, click Submit. You'll see 3 green check marks that tell you that it's submitted properly. Click OK, and now you can actually go into your Canvas gradebook and see how well you did. You'll also be able to pull reports that will help you improve your grade in your SAM projects or in your SAM paths. Check out the next video to see how to do that.